Was it just me, or does that music sound different this morning?
Sounds a lot more depressing.
It does. It really does.
Okay, it's not just me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that just sounded different for whatever reason. But we are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, we get this one basketball game. I think it's Jayhawks and Tar Heels or something along those lines.
Yeah.
For the national championship. That should be fun. We get a massive slate in the NBA. They're all at home watching the national championship tonight. And we get 4 games in the NHL. So this may be a show that we're in and out and done in 20 minutes. That's what she said.
Nice.
But yeah, this should be a quicker show. Very light slate, but I like this hockey slate. I like these smaller slates. I'm able to focus in on a few spots, and I actually really like all these games today from a betting perspective. So should be hopefully a good day. But we'll recap what happened yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And for the first time in April, I had a losing day yesterday. No big deal. A couple of swings could have gone my way, and it would have been an okay night. I started off with the Buffalo Sabres plus 1.5 goals that lost by 2 goals. Florida had a 5-on-3 with about 1.5 minutes to go, and I knew I was kind of screwed at that point. The New York Islanders came through. Also, the Ottawa Senators team total over comes through as well. Vegas, never in doubt. They went up 2-0 in the first period. They won it in overtime. Yeah. Last night would have been a night for draws as well. Chicago and Arizona went to overtime. New York and Philly went to overtime. Vegas and Vancouver went to overtime. A lot of overtime yesterday. You probably would have made some money with those at plus 300s and stuff like that. Rangers, that was a mistake. Either team total over and their puck line. They lose 4-3. Tell me this. It was Martin Jones versus Igor Shesterkin. How the hell do you not score a single shootout goal against Beach Ball Jones? That boggled my mind. Rangers are bums. With that being said, I'll probably look to back them tomorrow, though. Sorry, their situational spot tomorrow. I was looking at tomorrow's slate against New Jersey. A team they just lost 7-4-2 not too long ago off a back-to-back. Yeah, that's a Ranger spot tomorrow. But nevertheless, another team I shouldn't have trusted, the Blackhawks. They lose in overtime to the Yotes, 3-2. I had their team total over and their puck line. Both do not come through. At least the Oilers showed up for me. I had them in reg, and they get the job done. I think it was 6-1 against the Anaheim Ducks. Ducks regressing back to the way they were, showing that the only reason why they dominated that game was because, well, they played the Yotes the previous game. So Dallas and Seattle over 5.5 was a loser as well. I also had the Oilers team total over 3.5 in that game as well. So I went 5-6 overall yesterday, down 2.10 units. It is what it is. I like today's slate in 4 games. I have 4 plays and a money line parlay between 2 teams. So hopefully be a nice little short slate for me today.
Yep, I just put in my 3 spring training bets as well. Just putting the last one in. Like yesterday it started off all right. I mean, what's the line for? There we go. Not 1,073. Yesterday, spring training was 2-1. Got wins from the Washington Nationals. Lost from the Detroit Tigers, and a win from the Red Sox. So that worked out nicely. And then NBA, I went 1-2. Got a nice win from the Nuggets. And then completely got crapped on from there. Both my other teams got blown out. My Magic and then Pelicans just didn't even show up. They were down by like 30-something, and they ended up losing by 19. Just an ugly game there. So 1-2 they there. My first losing college NBA or second losing college second losing NBA day in a row. Not a big deal. Not gonna have a losing NBA day today. So let's get it.
Yeah.
My three spring training games and North Carolina. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, then we'll get into that game then. But first, we'll talk to the chat.
Yes, that might be a good idea. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Yes, let's go Tar Heels. Big night. Are they doing a watch along or something at the stadium? Because I know they did it for the Final Four. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, people will take Kansas. Yes, all day. Yep. Everybody grab Kansas and then cry back to come back here and cry when UNC wins it. Kings over 6.
I do like the side in that game, not a total.
Yeah, Pelicans sold last night for me too. So kind of rough there, kind of rough. But we got a national championship, Nick.
Yeah, we get this little game here. Kansas Jayhawks, North Carolina Tar Heels. Jayhawks are 4-point favorites in this game, a total of 152. I've already bet it. I'll put the disclaimer out here now. I only took them with the points today. I did not take the money line this time, but I did take them with the points. I think at the very least this is going to be a one possession game for me. I have this weird feeling that Duke was their national championship and not this game. So I can see this being one where they keep it close, though. Baycott's been absolutely amazing. You could have gotten him heading into the Final Four to be the most valuable player of the March Madness tournament at 10-1. I think that would have been a better bet than taking UNC to win the whole thing because you could have gotten way better value. And I assume Baycott would win that award. I mean, you can look at Baycott rebounding because he had 21 rebounds last game or something along those lines. I felt like every single time Duke missed a shot, it came into Baycott's hands. So, I mean, this is going to rely on how well their perimeter shooting is because we saw Caleb Love and Brady Manick. They're going to have to hit those threes, and I don't expect Kansas to hit 50% from the 3-point line like they did against Villanova. So, I expect a little bit of regression here. I see this as a close game. I took North Carolina +4. I have a feeling this is a game Kansas wins, but Carolina covers. That's just my feeling this one here, and I see a higher scoring game. I'd lean towards an over. I think this could be a 79-77 type of game going either way. So I'm gonna go with North Carolina just taking the points in this one. I'm not gonna sprinkle the money line though.
Whip! I'm grabbing them all the way. Why not? It's the national championship. I know. This is probably a little bit more of a bias thing than anything. Tar Heels, look what they've gone through, and then look what Kansas has gone through in this tournament.
Oh yeah,
UNC beat Marquette, Baylor, UCLA, St. Peter's, whatever, and Duke.
Oh yeah, they beat the goats of St. Peter's,
and then Kansas goes and beats Texas Southern, the 16th seed, whatever. They struggled against Creighton. They struggled against Providence. They struggled in the first.
Providence. They were up 15 points in that game, I believe, at one point. Yeah, it got closer. All games get closer.
Score's a little bit deceiving. Yeah. They struggled in the first half versus Miami.
Oh, yeah. And then the second half, they looked like
second half, they went and blew them out. And then they looked good against a Villanova team that was without an extra player. Well, without their top scorer, I should say. The trail to this one was a lot easier for Kansas. I feel like UNC is the best team that they're going to face. By far. It's not even close. And I think they're going to give them more than they can handle. Yeah, I think I think both teams could easily win this game. UNC is a live dog. I grabbed the +4, and I had to sprinkle a little bit on the money line. So, looking at it, do the strength of schedule. UNC is the play for this one. I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, letdown spot for UNC." They played. This is the national freaking championship. There's no letdown spot here. They're going all out. So, Tar Heel Nation. It's called the Tar Heel State for a reason. And win the national championship. Yeah, I was starting to look it up to see if I can find it. A to the truth. I will not be betting against love. Yes. There's also watch along at Dean's. Yeah, that's what I figured. I want to look towards maybe getting tickets or something to that and seeing if I can go.
You're going
We'll
to go
see.
into Chapel Hill tonight?
Maybe. We'll see. You kind of like the Leafs tonight? We'll see. Tar Heel Nation? Yup. And the over 152. If you like the Tar Heels, they have to be scoring points. Manic and Love and Leaky's got to be hitting threes. So, yes, if you like the Tar Heels, it's probably because they're scoring 80 points tonight. Anyways, we'll skip through the NBA because there is no games, and we'll head to the League of the National Hockey. That sounded weird. The Boston Bruins are minus 240 favorites. They're heading to Columbus. 6.5 is your total. Start up. Thoughts on this game?
Yeah, these two teams just did play, and Boston won 5-2 the other day. This is a Boston team that's been playing really good hockey as of late. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. They've puck lined in 3 of the last 4 games, or 3 or 4. In their last 3 wins, they won by a puck line. The only one they didn't was when they took care of, or when they lost to Toronto. And this Columbus team is one I'm looking to fade. This is one that they're on a 6-game losing streak. They've lost 7 of their last 8. They've given up at least 3 goals in 8 straight games. They're struggling to score a little bit too. One thing that was keeping them in games a while ago was their ability to put up goals and be able to trade goal for goal. Yeah, and now they've put up 2 or fewer in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 8 games. Back-to-back games, they only put up 2 goals. They were puck-lined against both the Bruins and the Islanders. I also lean towards an over in this game and a team total over with Boston. Let's see what that number is. I'm probably not going to be betting that. It's probably going to be a 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 minus 145. I would lean towards Boston getting 4 goals tonight because this Columbus team gives up goals. So for me, this is a Boston puck line spot. This Boston team is one I'm looking to back heading down the season here. I really like the way this team has been playing. I believe it's supposed to be Jeremy Sway, or it's Elvis. It's Linus Olmark and net. They're saving Swayman for tomorrow's game, which that's fair. So I think that Boston takes care of business in this one here. They cover the puck line against this Columbus Blue Jackets team.
Sounds good. By the way, I was just looking it up. To get into the arena and everything, that's free. So might look into doing that tonight. Kansas, first half, Carolina, full game. That's fair. That's fair. Well, I'll go ahead and keep on rolling through. The Toronto Maple Leafs are in Tampa Bay, taking on the Lightning. Lightning are minus 130 favorites, total of 6.5. Thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is the point. This is the time of the year where the Tampa Bay Lightning become this playoff contender, this Stanley Cup, 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions. This is the time they start getting into that mode, and I think it's going to be tonight as well. We have a Toronto team where one of their biggest weaknesses is goaltending and defense right now. They've given up 3 or more goals in 3 straight games for their last 5. They have been going over as of late. I would lean towards an over in this game. And both these teams are playing well. Tampa, 5 straight expected goal wins. Toronto, 6 straight. Toronto's been playing a little bit weak of competition, though. Philly and Montreal has been their worst games. They played Winnipeg, Boston, Florida. So actually, they've been playing pretty decent opponents. But I see a goaltending advantage for the Tampa Bay Lightning here. They're at home. I don't trust whether it's Campbell or whether it's Colgren for Toronto. I think that Tampa Bay is going to light them up tonight. I'd look at Steven Stamkos to score a goal. I've had him back-to-back games, and he's cashed those props both times. I like Tampa Bay to take care of business in this one and be able to score some goals as well. I want to see real quick what the team total is for this one. 3.5 at even money for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't hate that at all. I think they put up 4 against this Toronto team. So give me the Tampa Bay Lightning. I took the money line at minus 130. I wouldn't talk you off of the puck line at plus 180. It could be a nice little stab, or in regulation at plus 105. I wouldn't talk you off of that one either. I think the Tampa Bay Lightning take care of business in this game.
There you go. There you go. Boston, team total over 3.5.
Yep.
And Toronto, team total over 2.5.
I could see an over in this game. I don't like Toronto though.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, we get the Coyotes back on the card. They're against the Blues. The Blues are a 380 favorite. Total is 6. Are we riding back to the Yotes, or we're just going hardcore against them?
I'm gonna go right back to fading them here. Give me 2 seconds. I accidentally copied in the wrong team stats when I went to do this. There we go. I was gonna say they've not been putting up 4 goals now. Last night was a decent performance from the Arizona Coyotes. They won 3-2, and now they travel from Chicago to St. Louis. Not terrible travel. And I'm not usually someone that'll lay this type of big juice with any type of team, but I laid the 150 on the puck line with the St. Louis Blues in this spot, and I think that line's only going to go up. It's already gone up to 160 on Bovada. This is a second half of a back-to-back for an Arizona team I have absolutely no faith in. This is one of those teams I say is going to lay down and die. It's going to be Ivan Provetov in net tonight, not Kirill Vizmelka. Vizmelka was actually very good last night. And I expect the Blues to take care of business in this game. This is a Blues team where when you're looking at motivation, they've got it. They are third in the Central right now, and they have a 4-point lead over Nashville. And they're only 5 points behind behind Minnesota. And they're going to try to compete with them to try to get home ice advantage in that series. I think that's going to be a great series when St. Louis takes on Minnesota. I think that's a really good matchup for St. Louis, actually. So I'm taking St. Louis on the puck line to absolutely take care of business in this game. They're at home. They're the much better team. They are not hurt like the Arizona Coyotes are. Because when you look at what the Coyotes are dealing with right now, Kyrou, Krug are both questionable, and they don't have Tyler Bozak on the side of St. Louis. But they're missing their best players over on the Arizona side. Chikrin's questionable for today, so he may return. But they're still without Krause. They're still without Fisher. They're still without Roussel. They're still without Timmins. They're still without their best player in Clayton Keller for the rest of the season. This is an Arizona team that's going to lay down and die. So give me the St. Louis Blues on the puck line tonight.
There you go. Blues puck line. There you go.
Yeah, they're also part of my money line parlay with the Blues and the Bruins today at -127.
There you go. Worth all -380, but don't lay -3.
Absolutely. They're worth it.
Yep. Yeah, you're the same one that said take off when I'm pretty sure you're a Duke fan. Hey, it's okay. And to any Duke fans out there, it will be okay. Yankees opening day starts in a couple of days, so you guys should have them in a little bit. And I'm sorry. But
keep in mind they're also a little bit depressed because the Lakers are struggling right now.
True.
And they're waiting for Alabama football to come back. So
there you go. All right, we'll head to the final game, Nick. The Calgary Flames are -175 favorites. Total of 6. They're against the Kings. Last game. Where are you looking?
Yeah, the Kings have been playing some pretty decent hockey recently. They've won the expected goal battle in 7 of the last 10. Still have Calgary. Calgary's coming in on 3 straight losses, though. They've been really struggling as of late. They gave up 6 goals to St. Louis in their last game. They lost 3-2 to this LA team in a shootout. And this is an LA team that's scrappy right now. They're getting healthier. And I'm on 3 favorites to start the slate with Boston, with Tampa Bay, and with St. Louis. Let's dog it up in this final game. Give me the LA Kings on the money line here. I think they win this game outright. This is a LA team that I do have an 18-1 ticket to win the Pacific Division. I bet that the other day. And games like this are the ones they're going to have to win. And I would not talk because they've got the motivation. They're trying to push towards the top of that division. I wouldn't talk you off of +220 for the LA Kings in regulation in this game because they don't want to give the Flames a point here. So, yeah, this could end in a draw. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But give me the LA Kings to win this game.
There you go. You're a Lakers fan too. Shocker. I mean, that's called any there. I believe it's Duke, Yankees, Lakers, Alabama, and
The
what would be
Cowboys.
Kansas? Oh, Cowboys. There you go. Those are your bandwagon teams. And normally, if you're a fan of one, you're a fan of all of them.
Now, if you're a fan of two, then you're a fan of all of them. You can be a Yankee fan, but then be a Giants and Knicks and Rangers fan. So,
Kings puck line first period. Hell, Kings money line to tie. No bet. Kings money line and under 6 full game.
Why not? Let's go all in on the Kings here. Hell, when you're at it, let's take a look real quick. When we're at it, get Kings minus 1.5 at plus 360. Why the hell not, right?
Also, Kings race to 2.
That's a plus 130. I won't talk you off of that one.
There you go. Wow, we've made it through that humongous slate, Nick. That was kind of crazy. But we'll go ahead and do some housekeeping, some recapping, and then we'll be heading out after this very short stream. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. Check out the Max Wagers Network. Higgs at 12. Allie at 1 o'clock. That will be Manic Monday. That's more of a Lenny thing. 2 o'clock for Just Parleys. 3 o'clock for Scott and Scott. Main event at 5 with game time decision with me, Nick, and Detroit Lenny. They'll be talking about the hockey game. We'll be talking more about the national championship, and we'll see from there. Probably some baseball as well. Oh yeah, we'll probably be talking baseball on Higgs' stream today too. So yeah, that should be pretty much it. Let's do a recap.
Well, no, duh. The Jets suck. That's not even a.
You're a Chargers fan and hey, there's the Dodgers. Yes, Dodgers. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. UNC first half. UNC the entire way. UNC the entire way. Do a little bit of recapping.
Are we doing UNC race to 20 as well?
I might. UNC plus 4 for me, and then 3 spring training bets, all of them plus money. Pittsburgh, Mets, Tigers. There you go. There's all 3 of them. Pittsburgh is against Baltimore. Mets against Houston. Detroit against Toronto. So there you go. Some good brunch baseball. Yep. Mets are at 12. The other 2 are at 1. So yes, should be a good day. I am 21 and 12-1 in spring training baseball. Hopefully that goes right into the regular season, but been hot.
Yeah. And for me, I'm rolling with the Boston Bruins on the puck line. I got the Lightning. I got the Blues puck line. And I got the Kings on the money line. And then I have that money line parlay 2-teamer. If you're going to parlay, stick with only 2 teams. Bruins, Blues at minus 127.
There you go. Nick, go ahead, finish it out. By the way, tweet out #BestBarSupDogs. Keep them voting. I believe it's almost the championship for that. Let's see what's going on with that real quick. I just want to – we have a minute. Bar School. Actually, I could probably just look up Sup Dogs and see what they're doing. Nope, they're still going all about Shaq. 24 hours left to tweet, and that was 18 hours ago. So 6 hours left in it. Go ahead, #BestBarUSA for it. So go. Anyways, Nick, go ahead, finish it out.
Yeah, that's just about going to wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. My name is Nicholas Earle, joined here as always by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys.